Muhammad, the kids have a message for you.
Muhammad Ali has built his fierce legend on never bowing to anyone, but the second he saw his old teacher on the screen, it wasn't the world champion sitting there anymore.
Hello, Muhammad. You remember your old school? Muhammad, it was in this very room that I taught you.
It was a young kid reduced to tears, looking at Mrs. Carter, who built his entire childhood. What he didn't know was that she had one more surprise up her sleeve.
They flew right here to London. Your Aunt Eva. Carter! Miss Carter! And just a little dryer.
It's as if he couldn't believe she was finally in front of him after decades, and that's the real measure of great men. They never forget to honor the people who put him on the throne. But at least Ali tried to keep it together. When Boosie's high school teacher walked out, he didn't stand a chance. This was someone who kept him steady when the streets were pulling him the other way. Naturally, where words failed, the reaction said it all.
I know I'm gonna cry. How are you? They just told me last night. You okay?
Seeing Boosie in the headlines lately makes you wonder if he still carries her voice in the back of his head. We know Cardi B sure does. This is the same woman who once threw a heel at Nicki Minaj and has the most outrageous lyrics. I mean… Okay, so yeah, you'd expect disrespect. But when the wild rapper stepped into her old classroom to surprise her teacher, the world saw a different side.
I know that she's strict, but every single day and to this day in my life, Phil is always in my head.
Bacardi, the innocent kid her teacher remembered. And in that moment, the respect she gave her tough mentor was louder than any diss track she's ever dropped. Stick around because obviously her archenemy Nicki and her teacher gotta compete soon too. But for now, let's talk about Dua Lipa, who had a few surprises of her own waiting back at her old school. Before she was an award-winning pop star, Dua was just another cheeky kid. Watching her younger self on screen, you can see exactly where that fearless spark came from.
It is my job to tell you about the twists and turns of the past. When you wrote that note, you signed Mr. Netherby's death warrant.
Years later, she walked those same halls again, this time as the superstar everyone knows. These kids got the surprise of their lives from someone who once sat in those very chairs.
Please welcome Dua Lipa.
And it didn't stop there. Even her teacher was shocked and had a hilarious observation about her.
How you doing?
Way to pull a Pam here, man. Looking at their interaction though, Dua must have been an extraordinary student, because what her old music teacher still says about her, the sheer pride in his voice speaks volumes.
She was lovely, lovely girl.
It's like parents' evening.
I love it.
So when she finally walked out to surprise him, you know the moment was gonna hit hard. Watching them reunite, you realize the Grammys, albums, tours, fame, all of it started right here with this legendary man. Fair warning, the way he reacted could make grown men cry. But some teacher shout-outs catch you off guard in the middle of your biggest night. Timothée Chalamet knows a thing or two about that. At the 2025 Oscars, he walked the red carpet as the youngest Best Actor nominee, one win away from history. But before the night even began, a reporter blindsided him with a message from his old drama teacher, Mr. Schiffman. And just like that, Hollywood's leading man was back to being Lil Timmy Tim, the awkward kid rapping about statistics and looking to his teacher for approval.
Well, pal, you've earned your keep and the recognition of your artistry in bringing humanity to life.
You could see how it really blew him away.
Amazing. Thank you.
Timothy.
That means the world. Thanks. Thank you for organizing that.
And it makes sense when you realize how this drama teacher changed his life. Timothy was just a regular kid auditioning to join the highly competitive LaGuardia High School for Performing Arts in New York, but they coldly rejected him. That's until Mr. Schiffman barged into the principal's office.
And you said to her, like, this guy should come in.
Yes, this is a student we must have.
Stories like this prove that behind every success, there's a teacher who believed in their student before the world ever did. Looking back, you may not even realize what they did for you. Selena Gomez sure didn't forget. She visited her old middle school just to relive the memories. But the highlight was reuniting with a teacher who remembered her not for the fame, but for her humility.
Hello, students of Danby Jones Middle School. This trip, I wanted to take my best friend Courtney, and some of my teachers I got to see again, and they were part of my life for so long.
Kinda funny though, she really did, in the most literal way possible. even if it was to inspire kids, not to Justin Bieber. Although she should have watched her potty mouth because, records or not, these teachers still have the power to put her in detention.
So, kick ass or, I'm sorry.
But the next moment proves you don't need to earn millions to make your mentor proud. Every student has that one teacher they wish they could go back to and say, "Look where I ended up thanks to you." For this TikToker, that chance finally came. She tracked down her childhood voice coach to deliver the biggest news of her career, and his reaction proves this wasn't a student-teacher bot anymore.
You didn't come here just for a visit. I have something to tell you. What? About on Broadway. Yeah, I told you when you were 12. I know you did.
You're looking at a proud dad. Have you ever had that one teacher rooting for you like this? Tell us below. While this moment of gratitude was one-on-one, Harry Styles once put an entire concert on hold just for his teachers.
I'm going to ask a favour from you because I'd like to try and find someone in the audience, and if you don't mind helping me. My first ever school teacher is here tonight. Her name's Mrs. Vernon, and I believe she's in the crowd. Are you here?
When he finally spotted her, the words he said were so much sweeter than the watermelon sugar he sings about.
How are you? I'd just like to thank you for everything in those formative years.
It turned out to be a double surprise because another teacher was with Mrs. Vernon too. Even the crowd couldn't handle the singer's tribute to both of them.
You were truly wonderful teachers, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
You'd think teaching a preschooler would be a piece of cake, but Harry made sure to tell the crowd otherwise.
Can you imagine dealing with me when I was 4?
Oh, this cheeky booger was throwing tantrums for sure if anyone interrupted his playtime. So kudos to the teachers for keeping up with him. To most of us, Nicki Minaj is a fierce force going toe-to-toe with Cardi B, rivals, critics, heck, the industry itself. Yet the moment her 5th grade teacher joined her on Instagram Live, the armor cracked.
I know you're probably sleeping. I sent you a request. Love you. I love you too. How are you, Miss Smith?
Bet you've never seen Nicki like this as she thanked the woman who believed in her first.
I'm good. How are you? You always stood for what was right. Always. Really? In case you guys are wondering who this is my 5th grade teacher, Miss Smith. One of the first teachers who changed my life.
Turns out Mrs. Smith's fashion sense indirectly made her the rap queen's first stylist. Sometimes it takes just one kind teacher to achieve greatness and touch the lives of millions. Travis Scott can attest to that with his life. Meeting his old high school principal was one thing.
I'm so proud of you. Look at you.
But the second his counselor appeared, the mood shifted. This was bigger than fame, bigger than music. She was the reason he was standing there alive.
This was for this girl right here, this lady. Oh my God, she saved my life in high school.
And when you hear what Travis's own mom said about her, you'll understand the true weight of this reunion.
She told me he was gonna be somebody. She told me that. You know what? This has to.
Some men don't get second chances. Travis did because one teacher fought for him. Tell us, who fought for you? Sometimes the best way to repay that kind of influence is to honor it, like Quinta Brunson did with her 6th grade inspiration. On Jimmy Kimmel Live, the Emmy-winning creator of Abbott Elementary got the sweetest curveball. For a woman who built an entire show paying tribute to teachers, this reunion with her mentor couldn't have been scripted either.
When was the last time you saw Ms. Abbott?
So the last time I saw Miss Abbott was probably 6th grade.
Let's talk to her again because we happen to have her on. Ms. Abbott.
Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
And Jimmy Kimmel made sure the tribute didn't end there. He surprised Miss Abbott with a massive gesture of his own.
I'm gonna send you on an all-expenses-paid, first-class 5-day trip.
Oh my goodness, Miss Abbott!
Thank you, Ms. Abbott.
It showed that gratitude wasn't just Quinta's. It was shared by every fan of the show, deeply respecting their teachers. And Lin-Manuel Miranda knows that feeling better than anyone. Everyone knows him as the unstoppable force behind Broadway blockbusters like Hamilton and Disney projects like Encanto and Moana. But all would have been impossible without one person who recognized his sheer talent: Dr. Herbert, his 8th grade English teacher.
Yeah, Dr. Herbert's the reason I'm sitting here talking to you. I wrote a musical instead of doing my homework. He said, you could be good at this, and you should stop hibernating in my class.
Instead of scolding his distracted student, he nudged him in the right direction. to greatness.
Rembert's the one who nudged me in that direction, and he sort of changed my life forever with that.
So when a message from Dr. Herbert was unexpectedly played for Lynn on CBS Mornings, it was better than any standing ovation.
So Lynn, this is your old English teacher, Dr. Herbert here. Congratulations. I've heard a lot about what you're doing in Puerto Rico. Continued great success down there.
The emotion in his eyes said it all. These interactions prove fame, money, and success all trace back to that one teacher, someone who lifted you up like a parent and saw something before the rest of the world did. So tell us, if you ran into yours today, what would you say? Drop their name in the comments and let them know they mattered.